You're watching Good Day Siouxland with Nick Wilson and meteorologist Ethan Foreman. From KCAU 9 News, this is Good Day Siouxland.
Good morning. It's 6:45 on this Wednesday morning. I'm Nick Wilson.
And I'm Ethan Foreman.
And on this beautiful Wednesday morning, what can we expect for the rest of today?
Well, yeah, the first half of the day is looking quite nice, but the second half of today and the second half of the week not looking so beautiful. But you can see that beautiful shot on the KCAU-9 studio camera, but looking southeast, you can see clouds are already starting to build into the area. We'll see increasing clouds as we head throughout the day. Temperatures starting off in the 40s across the area for most, 46 degrees right now in Sioux City, but keep in mind the airport sensor is down right now, so that's just an estimate at this time. 37 though in Estherville, but already 52 in the city of West Point and even 56 in Omaha, Nebraska. Those temperatures probably getting up to about 70 today. I think this graphic's a little bit underdone on the temperature, but definitely good deal of cloud cover today. I'll have more details on those rain chances coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Ethan. Well, the escalating conflict in Israel is hitting especially close to home for several families in central Iowa, as 18 of their loved ones are currently stuck in Tel Aviv. Those 18 Iowans arrived in Israel on Saturday, and ever since the attacks began, they've been scrambling to get home.
Every time we book flights, they've been canceled. We've had canceled flights today, one for tomorrow, one for Saturday. We're just not getting any flights. And then if the Iron Dome misses, an air raid siren will go off. And that means you've got 1 minute to get to shelter.
Pastor Goodwin says that everyone in the group is doing okay. They just don't know when they'll be able to go back home. And in the meantime, Ukraine is facing its ongoing conflict, and people from the Siouxland estates are still offering help. Mark Haffey is a nurse from South Dakota who just got back from a 2-week trip to the European country. During his time there, he worked with a group called Global Care Force to help bring medical care to Ukrainian villages. He told our Sioux Falls sister station, KCAU-TV, he wasn't on the front lines, but the care still makes a huge difference for Ukrainian civilians.
They have lost their hospitals, and they have lost a lot of their medical providers to the war effort. So pulling physicians out of villages, pulling their, medical providers out of the towns where they're practicing, pulled them into the war effort.
The most recent group from Global Care Force helped more than 400 patients in 9 different villages. Well, changing topics now, it's time to meet today's Stray of the Day, and it's still Waiting Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we feature a pet picked up from Sioux City Animal Adoption and Rescue who's been waiting quite some time to find a forever home.
That is right. This is Scout, a 5-year-old male border collie mix that weighs about 45 pounds. He was originally adopted from the rescue, but had to be returned, unfortunately. The rescue says he's a very friendly dog. He just doesn't get along well with other dogs and small children, but Scout is available for adoption now.
If you've lost your pet, looking to adopt, or you'd like to sponsor a pet for adoption, you can visit the rescue's website. That's at SiouxCityAnimalRescue.com. And Scout looks like a great dog, but if you're more of a cat person, you should visit the rescue in the next few days.
That's right. From today through the 15th, which is Sunday, I believe, many cats at the rescue have discounted adoption fees, so it's a great time to adopt a new feline friend.
So a cat person, dog person, whatever pet you're in the need for, there's options out there, and Scout looks like a great dog.
Yeah, definitely a great week to get it, and I think they'll enjoy the rain chances we have. Some of them will, some of them won't, but we do need the rain, even though not looking good for farmers right now. Satellite and radar showing a batch of showers, passing off to the south earlier this morning in Harrison County, but that has already since faded out of the area. And Stormcast shows that line quickly moving to the north and east throughout the morning, just hanging on to that cloud cover throughout much of the day. But then as we head toward the 7 o'clock hour, of tonight, we see another brief line of showers move through, but most of the severe weather holds off until we get toward the midnight hour or later. You can see a heavier batch of showers moving through from Ida Grove toward Lamar's and up between Vermilion and Canton right around 2 o'clock in the morning or so, and that moves off to the north and east. Could be seeing some large hail or damaging wind gusts from this, so going to be keeping an eye on this into tomorrow morning, but not expecting too much in the way of severe weather. As we head into Thursday, we just see those scattered showers continuing throughout the day before we see more heavier showers and storms Thursday evening and into Friday morning. Friday just looking like plain rain for the most part. We see general totals of about 1 to 2 inches of rainfall with a marginal risk for about the southern 80% of our viewing area. That shifts toward US 20 and south for tomorrow, and the other one was for today, excuse me, but a slight risk for Norfolk, West Point, and Tacoma for tomorrow. Then we have our annular solar eclipse on Saturday, and the difference is this one, it doesn't cover the moon, or it doesn't cover the sun entirely. The one in April of next year will, though. And our 9 on 9 forecast shows those cloudy conditions for that annular solar eclipse, so we'll be keeping an eye on that. Hopefully we can see some more sunshine, but we do see that sun next week.
All right, thanks, Ethan. Now we turn to sports, where we have a healthy dose of volleyball action from the Metro and beyond to help kickstart your Wednesday. Anthony Mitchell has the highlights right here in your morning sports wrap.
Good morning, Siouxland. As the regular season is coming to a close, teams are vying for position in their respective conferences, including Sioux City North and Sergeant Bluff Lewin, who were tied in the MRAC standings with 3 wins apiece coming into this one last night. Senior night at North High School. Stars and Warriors of SPL facing off in an important MRAC matchup. Visitors starting off the scoring. Bree Vandentop taking control early with the big spike. Stars responding. This time, Sydney Chamberlain with a kill. Both the number 6s having big impacts in set 1. SPL up 5-3. They're going over to the far side of the net. Cam Obing sitting there waiting to float it over the gap for the big SPL point. And how about this play right here? A rally that lasted about 33 seconds. And yes, we timed this one. Here's the end of it. Violet Lehman and Madison Vadera teaming up for the block. Stars would win the first 2 sets and clinch it with a 3rd set victory. North sweeps SPL on senior night 3-0. Staying in the Metro, 9th-ranked Ridgeview visiting Siouxland Christian. Raptors up 2-0 on the road. Visitors adding to the lead. The quick hit by Taya Phillips. That gives Ridgeview the 16-3 lead in set 3. Raptors relentless on the road. Bump, set, spike, courtesy of Rowan Jensen. Eagles student section, on the other hand, hoping for some comeback in the works. Eagles, they'd cut into the lead. Jaylee Koiker with a nice placement. Ridgeview can't handle this one. Point goes to Siouxland Christian. Fast forward to match point, 24-7 Raptors. Eagles sending it back. Sydney Blackmore there, though, with the exclamation point. Check out this vicious spike right here, winning the match. Raptors sweep the Eagles for its 28th win of the season in a 3-0 victory. Up next, Remsen St. Mary's on the road at George Little Rock. First meeting between the two in a decade. Hawks took the first 2 sets, but check out the fight from the Mustangs. Victoria Storm and Carly Korselman teaming up for the stuff on set points. George Little Rock takes set 3, 25-22. They take the lead in set 4. Hawks returning the favor. Claire Schrader sending it right back where it came from. RSM trims this one to 12-9. But GLR giving it their all in the late goings. Lindsay Haken and letting it rip, powering it down right to the panels for the kill. George Little Rock completes the comeback, winning 3 straight sets to pull off the upset, 3-2. In Lyon County, MOC Floyd Valley visiting West Lyon. Annual pink-out game for the Wildcats. Set 1, Lady Dutch out to a 5-2 lead. Lily Huizinga and Maya Imiker combining for the duo block. Teamwork makes the dream work to turn away the Cats. MOC takes the lead by 4, but here come the Wildcats. Ava Boat serving it away. She's got an ace up her sleeve. Home team cutting the deficit to 2 in the student section. Approving of that one. Lady Dutch didn't wait around to respond. Peyton Glenn Hessling on the outside, bringing the hammer to the hardwood. Senior gets the kill. MOC Floyd Valley comes away with a big 3-1 win. Regular season home finale for Central Lyon Rock Valley, aiming to even the season series 1-1. Lions took set 1, Rockets soaring back in set 2. Brinley Zomer snuffing out the spike with a block. RV extends our edge 19-15. They ran it towards set point. Araya McDonald going for the kill, but wait a second, the officials whistling a net violation. Point would go to the Lions. Moments later, Maddie Hoisman sends it away, looking to keep the set alive. Kirsten Grebengoed powered it cross court for the kill to spoil the plans. Rockets take set 2, 25-18, but Central Lyon battles back, takes the next 2 sets for the 3-1 win. And that'll be all for sports. Have a good day, Siouxland.
Now let's take a look at this morning's top stories, what you need to know before you go. The results are in for the Sioux City Council primary election, and the incumbent council member will get the chance to defend her seat next month. The election had a very small turnout, with only around 2,400 people casting a ballot out of more than 26,000 eligible voters. Incumbent council member Julie Shaner earned 42% of the vote, while challenger Tom Murphy came in second with 31%. Those 2 candidates will be on the November ballot. Meanwhile, Tricia Frederick received 26% of the votes. She trailed Murphy by 140 votes. We spoke with Woodbury County Auditor Pat Gill about the extremely low voter participation in this election.
There really hasn't been a lot of advertising going on. Mostly what I've seen is yard signs, and it's kind of confusing because school board members also have yard signs out at this time, and people are just kind of confused. We have people that are coming into the polling place thinking they're going to be able to vote for more than just that one contest.
The general election will take place on November 7th. And when Election Day arrives, voters in the Lawton-Bronson School District will decide the fate of a $15.5 million school bond. The money would go to a new auditorium, gym, and fitness center. Administrators say the high school also needs more classroom space. Before the vote, community meetings are scheduled for October 17th and 18th, with one taking place in Lawton and the other in Bronson.
My goal is just to get the information out to the people. Identify the need, and then it's up for the community to decide. I mean, I feel that's my role as a superintendent, to identify that need. I feel it's my role to look and see what's best for students first, community second, and then let the community have their say.
The measure needs 60% of the vote to pass. If it succeeds, Shook says he expects construction to begin late spring or early summer of 2025, with a completion date in the winter of that same year. And Iowa voters who want to get their ballots in early can do that starting a week from today. That's because Iowa's early in-person and absentee voting opens on October 18th. According to the Iowa Secretary of State's office, more than 5,500 people have already requested an absentee ballot. The deadline to ask for one to be mailed to you is October 23rd at 5 p.m.
We want to see every Iowan participate in the upcoming city school elections, and the best way to be successful in voting is to have a plan for how you want to vote. Iowans have several secure ways to vote, including early and in person at their county auditor's office. Iowans should make a plan early and take the necessary steps to ensure their voice is heard this November.
If you choose not to vote early in person or by mail, the polls will of course be open on Election Day, November 7th. One last look at the forecast. Tell me about what we're looking at for the rest of today.
Well, today we're going to be seeing a pretty nice day as we see a high of about 70 degrees with those increasing clouds and late day showers and storms possible. Then as we head into tonight, we see those showers and storms start to move in, an isolated severe storm possible as we drop to 51 degrees, definitely warmer than we've seen as of lately. Then a high of 57 degrees, very windy for your Thursday, and we see those temperatures stay in the mid-50s for Friday, just plain rain showers for Friday before we start to clear out for Saturday and Sunday from the rain, but not going to be clearing out from the cloud cover, unfortunately, and looking quite cloudy for that annular solar eclipse on Saturday. We see more sunshine as we head into early to mid next week, though. Tuesday looking like the most sunny day with highs in the mid to upper 50s.
Never thought I'd be that excited for a Tuesday, but looking like our best chance for sun.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks for watching.